Good evening, welcome back to the channel. Friday night update. Been a long week at work this week. It's been fairly dry the past couple of days. Just been finishing off some jobs, mainly fiberglassing. But it's been nice and dry today, so that's good. It's good for the birds as well. Get some sunshine in the aviary. It has been a bit chilly on the wind though, but all going good. Just thought I'd do a little update to show you the progress of the babies, the growth. In the last update you couldn't see them, they were under the mothers, well, under the parents. There are a couple of later hatched youngsters in here. That one there and that one there. But all the rest of them are growing away nicely. Just barred him in because I caught him in that pen, so I barred him in when I came in. So that'll be his punishment for tonight. Just he's got a galley pot full of food and plenty of water there. But they're growing away nicely. He just likes to sometimes go in that pen. I don't want any more damage to the youngsters. We've had a couple up in the race loft, and obviously we've had some squashed eggs in here, so just precautionary for tonight really. But he's he's always been a troublemaker, sort of. I mean, he's a very good stock pigeon. He bred a fed winner for us last year, and his youngsters were very consistent in racing. So we're gonna have to sort something out because he is a bit boisterous. Probably next season he'll have his own pen. He'll have his own section next year on his own with his hen. So he won't be able to cause any problems because he wanted that pen, and as soon as the hens came in, he wasn't giving that cock any jip. As soon as they paired up, he was just wanting to get in there. So when we're not here, he is barred in. But I just did catch him. Obviously, I just came in and caught him in that pen. So I barred him in. But got a lovely little dark checker there. I said they're growing away nicely. That hen is from the Pitbull lines from Mickey Collins. We bought when did we buy her? The last 2 years ago, but it was her first year of breeding last year because when we bought her, she wasn't. We just didn't think she was mature enough, so we let her mature a year. Paired her up to that cock, which he's been here around about the same time, and bred winners in the first nest. So they're on a single youngster, dark checker. He's a grandson of New Euro Dark Debbie. In there we have a daughter of the Dutch hen, and she's also a granddaughter of Rambo. We have the direct son and the direct daughter of Rambo. Yeah, there's a nice little light checker there. She's paired onto a Acoustic Hawk, Acoustic brass pennon that we bred ourselves. In there is the direct son of Rambo. He bred a second fed last year, beaten by Loftmate. He's a lovely pigeon. We got him from John Angwin. We was actually going to put him in the race team, but we broke him, and we got him to the lot. We broke him to our lofts, but we thought we'd keep him back for stock. But he's a direct son of Rambo, and he bred winners last season. He was second fed, beaten by Loftmate with the Dutch hen. And down here we've got a direct daughter of the Dutch hen. She is a spitting image of her as well. Paired onto a direct son of that pair there. They're on a little dark checker baby down there. So the Dutch hen isn't here with us this year breeding. She's doing a bit of co-breeding with our friend Aaron Naismith up in York. He's got some of the best, if not the best Jansons in the UK. And our hen is she's one of two bred that way in the UK. and she's bred we've actually lost count of how many winners she's actually bred. She's probably up there with one of the best Jansen hens in the country, I think. But she's phenomenal, and he's going to send her back down with some youngsters from his top Beaver Dam Jansen cocks. So that'll be good. Keep the line going. So in here we have Sprite. Now that hen there is a Dirk van der Bolt from Darren Hunt, and she's paired onto a blue Herman Kuster cock from Clive and John Jackson. He's a cracking pigeon. He's got it all. He's got the body. He's a class pigeon. He's bred a fed winner for us, paired onto the Dutch hen. But he's a lovely pigeon. He is an absolute cracking cockbird. In here we've got I don't know why the camera's going like that. In here we've got a direct daughter of the Dutch hen. She's paired onto one of the racing cocks we have at stock now. Where is he? He's a Gabby van der Beely cross Herman Kuster. There he is. Over there. He's won plenty of tickets for us, he has. So he's a bit too old now, so we thought we'd put him in the stock loft and see what we can do. In here is a feeder pair. So that cock was a Woodward cock back in 2020. He had a duff wing. He damaged his wing, so we kept him back as a feeder. That hen there is also a feeder. She's sentimental to us because she won our first race back in the sport back in 2018. She was 19 minutes in front of any club member in our old club, and she got second fed. I think it was 20th combine. It was 1,000 odd pigeons, but yeah, she's class, and she's getting on now. She'll be 8-year-old. But she's sentimental really. I mean, we've had youngsters off her and put them on the road, but they've not really done much. She was just an all-and-out racer, she was. It was a shame that we wasn't racing roundabout at the time when she was a yearling, because we thought that she would do good in the race loft as well. But they are on a baby from up in the race loft. So that baby there is a little checker with a little white dot on his head. It's from our fed winning opal cock. He's also a grandson of the Dutch hen, and he's a direct son of, where's he to? Mealy Pie cock. He's been one of, he's, like I said before, he's fast becoming one of our best stock cocks. He's from Wolfgang Bolt from John Angwin. He's a fantastic breeder. He's bred winners for us pretty much every year since we've had him. I think last year was the only year he didn't breed a winner, and that was only because we had the one round out of him, and that was it. Down there is the Beaver Dam cock that we've got off of Aaron Naismith, and he's paired onto a Beaver Dam brass pen and hen. She won for us on the road. We haven't really given her a chance in the breeding loft, so we thought we'd give her a chance. She's also really tame, tutti fruity. And you girl, eh? Good girl. In here we've got a little checker hen that we bred ourselves. Dad fancied to put her in the stock loft. I'm not going to argue with him, because the last time he did that, the hen bred a winner straight away, or the pigeon in question. He's got a keen eye, and he knows what he's talking about. She's a brass penning Jansen Kuster we bred ourselves. She's paired on to Boulder's Brass. Boulder's Brass is a good racer for us. He was back in the day. Kept him back for stock. Oh boy, actually no, is that Boulder's Brass? No, that's not Boulder's Brass. Where is he to then? He's up there. It looks like him though. All the checkers in here pretty much are related through the brass pen and Beaver Dam line. Now that cock won for us on the road as a youngster and a yearling. Then he was retired because his father was seldom filling, but he's a lovely cockbird. Bred a winner as well in his first nest when we put him in the stock loft. It's a class pigeon. In here we've got a direct daughter of Rambo. She's a proven hen as well, from John Angwin. She's bred winners. She is paired onto a white grizzle cock, a Lederman Herman Kuster cockbird. He's a lovely pigeon, and they've thrown. It's pretty much a white. There is a little couple of flecks of black in his tail, but it's pretty much a white. It would probably be a white grizzle. Excuse me. We're not bothered what colours they are. We're not bothered by colours. Obviously, it's nice to break up the checkers and the blue bars, but as long as they fly, we couldn't give a toss what colour they are. But that's a Rudy Van Reeth, Kuster, and Lederman baby, that white. Down here, we can actually have a look at this because the parents aren't in here. But down here we've got a lovely little grizzle, and that there is off of direct son of Hades the Unseen, which is there. Fantastic pigeon, really good top quality cockbird from John Angwin. Bred a second fed, beaten by a loft mate in youngsters last year. When he's paired to that hen there, we bred her ourselves. She was in my missus' race team. Missus got really attached to her and didn't want to race her, so we put her in the stock shed, and she bred a winner. Well, second fed, beaten by a loft mate in her first year. You girl. She's more tame with my missus than she is with me, but she's a lovely hen. She's a direct daughter of the Sprite hen up there and the checker pie cock down there. I'll go through his details in a minute. Here we got a nice little Herman Kuster brass penning baby. Growing away nice they are, full crops on them. Yeah, they're doing nice, doing well. What are you doing, Boulders Brass, eh? In here we got a nice little red. So this is from the mealy pie cock. They're all single reared. Mealy pie cock and a brass penning hen. They're all out chasing their hens about because they want to get down the second round of eggs, I reckon. Oh well, definitely. So there's Boulders Brass. He's a class pigeon, he is. On your boy. Anyway, so that pair in there have bred countless winners for us. Fed topper last year. In the old birds, they've bred plenty of first prize winners for us. Just pleases punch with the pairing. So that pairing is there. They're both tucking into the omoform. The brass penning hen there, or she's brass penning Jansen. She's a direct daughter of the Dutch hen, and paired on to the mealy pie cock, which is a direct son of Wolfgang Bolt. But he's a brilliant cockbird, and the hen's just as good. But he was actually supposed to go with a Sprite hen, but the Sprite hen wasn't mature enough to go with him, so we gave her a year. And Dad hand-picked that hen out of the race team and said this hen will breed winners, and she did. In her first nest, she bred a winner. And ever since then, them two have been paired together, and they've bred ticket winners every single season. So fingers crossed they can do it again this year. Saying that, they didn't breed a winner last year because we only had the one round out of them. You can't really go by that. So in here we have that is a granddaughter of Whitty Dirk and Princess 019, off of Ronnie and Tracy Nicklin. So this is her second year of breeding, and she's paired on to a grandson of Blue Veil Az. So we'll see what they can produce. That's a little blue bar in there. This pairing, looking forward to when they have youngsters. So that hen is a new introduction of this year. She's a Lederman Ermankuster. The Dark Debbie lines, I'm not sure. I think she's got Vuitton and a pedigree from the Ledermans, off of Clive and John Jackson. She's paired on to a lovely dirt roundabout cock. He is the double grandson of Sister Rosita. He's also got some top class Hermankuster lines in him. Spider-Man, Anusk, and Rossi in his lines. And he's also got Kittle in his lines also. So yeah, he's a grandsire of winners for us. And we'll be looking forward to getting youngsters off them this year. Their first round, one of their eggs cracked, it didn't hatch. We knew it wasn't going to hatch, but we thought we'd give it a chance. It just didn't hatch, and the other one just didn't make it out of the shell. We've had it a couple of times over the years, but not very often at all. So they'll go back down on another round of eggs, just like the ones that had smashed eggs in there. But everything's going okay. As I said, it's quite chaotic in here at the moment because they're chasing their hens around, trying to get down on another round of eggs. Excuse the slippers there. I'll bring them in for when it's basically I'll step into the loft if it's wet outside, and I'll step into my slippers in here, and saves getting wet feet in here. So yeah, as I said, we've got. My head, raise my head. Got some really top quality pigeons in here from fanciers in Cornwall. Cornwall's got some really good fanciers. Obviously you've got the John Angwin, and you got the Jacksons. They've got some top class pigeons. Same with John. And we've done perfectly well with what we have. It's a shame. It really is a shame that Cornwall. The racing in Cornwall is depleting quicker than anywhere else in the UK, but we're making the most out of it, and we've got some really good top quality stock bows in here. So we'll see how it goes with racing. As I said before, in the previous video, I'll just get around this side now. In the previous video that Combine have got new officers, and we've got a new transporter. The transporter is an absolute beauty. Seen it a couple of days ago, and it's a fantastic bit of kit. All automatic shutters, air cooling for the birds, skylights, the lot. It's a really top quality transporter, and the Combine have needed that for a lot of years. But it's never come to fruition. It just never came to it. But the new officers have got stuff done very quickly, so they got in charge, and they got stuff done that needed to be done a long time ago. And all credit to them. And I believe that this year we'll have some really good racing. So very much looking forward to it. These youngsters have probably got another 10 days ahead of them before they get weaned off, and obviously the racers as well. And then we'll start working with the racers. We have had a visit from the Sparrowhawk. Took one of our tipplers, so we got a little dovecote out the back of the stock shed. We just keep a few tipplers in there on an open hole, and we haven't had any trouble with them getting pinched by hawks. But I came home, I think it was last week, and there was a pile of feathers on the floor. The body wasn't there, so it must have taken it elsewhere. I don't know, but yeah, we definitely had a visit from the Sparrowhawk. So we're gonna have to be quite vigilant, obviously letting out the old birds, getting them worked with, and the youngsters. the hen sparrowhawk's going to start to fatten up and go down on her eggs within the next month or so. So we're going to have to be vigilant and ready for her. There are ways to deter them, but you can use your imagination with that one. For the peregrines, we use a starter pistol, and for those that say, oh yeah, you need a license for a starter pistol because it's a firearm. Well, the barrel's blocked, and you can buy a starter pistol, which we highly recommend because it's saved so many of our pigeons' lives before. Getting one off of athleticsdirect.com, because that's where we got ours from. It's the same decibels as a 2.2 live round revolver, an absolute top quality bit of kit, and it will save your pigeons' lives. Basically, what will happen is the peregrine will come around, you shoot your starter pistol off, then that starter pistol, the sound of that starter pistol will distract them from attacking your pigeons. It's louder than a firework, makes no mess. Your neighbours might kick off, but we just tell them where to go if they do. We do everything we can to try and stop any peregrine attacks and sparrowhawks. But there are livestock, we protect them all we can, and everybody else should do the same as well. So that's it, guys. It's been a long one, but I hope you've enjoyed watching. I thank everybody for watching the videos, and like and subscribe if you haven't already. Look forward to seeing everyone else's videos, and hope breeding is going well and racing will soon start commencing. So take care, guys, and enjoy your pigeons. Cheers.